Okay, this is try two of me streaming on YouTube. There is a learning curve to using new software and also to remembering that you have to look at the recording computer and not at the screen that is behind it. So I looked like I was looking over all y'all's head. So anyway, welcome to my debut on YouTube Live. I'm super excited to be here. I'm going to also post this in my two fan groups, my two reader groups, my communities, which are the Temptresses on Facebook. Hello to all the Temptresses. Mwah! And thank you for everything that you do and are and share and encourage. And also to my Inside Squad on the Mighty Network. And a big mwah to you guys too, because you are also awesome. We are a little bit newer on the Inside Squad, but I still love hanging out with y'all. So, first of all, two things. We're in my new setup here. This is my new little office niche, and I've actually created it to have some crucial elements of who I am, what I write, and why I write. So I'm going to scoot over here. I'm not seeing this live, so if I do gaze off over your head, that's why, because I'm not seeing myself. But I have my everything that is essentially Tawdra behind me. Well, not everything, but a lot of it. I have the Anti-Cinderella, which is our book of the month. I have, and because it is a royal month for us, we are celebrating the Anti-Cinderella world romances. I also have my cute little Harry and Meghan tin that was brought back to me by my friend Heather. My tea, which is at all of my signings and events. My little world peace bear. And of course marble, because everything that I do has a little bit of marble in it. So we have my marble advent calendar back there. And this is my marble squad. You'll see Captain America is front and center, so good for that. We also have a few little things that have been given to me, some gifts, my banner. Up here you can see people who are important to me. That cute guy right there is the inspiration for all of my romance scenes. He looks a little bit different now, but still cute. Anyway, so that's a little bit about why I'm in this particular setup. A lot of purple here too, if you can see, which is of course one of my branding colors. So I'm really excited about the Anti-Cinderella being free today and being featured on BookBub. And I had my place marked that I was going to read something fun to you all. And I've got to find it, so you're going to have to give me a minute. It's going to be a minute for me to find it. Anyway, so the Anti-Cinderella is free at all email venues. Here we go. I just found it. So you can get it free at Apple Books, at Amazon, at Kobo, at Google, and at Barnes & Noble, and at all the smaller retailers too. So do go over there and grab up your copy. I'm really excited. I appreciate everything that you all have done, because it is currently number one in all of its subgenres. It's number one in literary fiction, and I'm looking right now, it is number 8 overall in the Amazon store and number 6 overall in the Apple store. So that's super exciting for me, and I'm really, really appreciative of y'all. Okay, so we're gonna have a little excerpt, a little live reading. So Kyra and Nikki knew each other when they were kids. Kyra is an American, and she grew up on both in Maine and Florida and Pennsylvania. And she knew Nikki because he is the grandson of her grandmother's best friend. He also happens to be the grandson of the queen on the other side of his family. But she didn't really think of him as a prince so much. He was just, her friend and then a cute guy with whom, sigh, she had her first kiss on the beach in Florida. Anyway, so they have just reconnected, and they are on their first date after having reconnected. They're at a restaurant, and Kyra's a little nervous because she does not feel like she is really princess material, or even just dating a prince material. Are you shivering? He stood up a little and dragged his chair around the table until it butted against mine. Come here, I'll keep you warm. He slid one arm around my shoulder. and tucked me against his body. Or I could just wait for the coffee we just ordered. Actually, it's, or I could wait for the coffee we just ordered. I looked around for the server. That would help. Are you saying you'd rather drink coffee than allow me to help you stave off the cold? Nicky shook his head. I'm insulted. Insulted and hurt. Note here, Nicky would be speaking in a British accent. I'm not even going to attempt that because that would be an insult to everybody who lives in the British Isles because I would butcher it. So use your imagination. Giving in, I laughed and snuggled closer to him. He really did radiate an enormous amount of body heat. Nah, on second thought, I think you're better than coffee. Of course I am, he paused to beat. Although now that I think of it, coffee and I have a lot in common. We're both strong and hot, and we have the potential to keep you up all night. My pulse began to stutter, but ignoring it, I cocked my head teasingly. Oh, really? Then I might have to rethink this. Maybe you're not good for me. You know, even though it tastes so good, sometimes when I drink coffee, it makes my heart race. Nicky drew me closer until there wasn't a breath of space between our bodies. With 2 fingers, he cupped my chin as he murmured, I bet I can make your heart race too, and I taste even better than coffee. He lowered his face until his lips hovered just above me, but I promise I'm very, very good for you. So what comes next? Read the book and find out. I've done that every time I've gone to put the book back. So in case you're new to the Anti-Cinderella world, there are 2 other books about Nicky and Kyra right after this. The Anti-Cinderella Takes London and the Anti-Cinderella Conquers the World. And there are also 3 other books that are connected to the Anti-Cinderella world. That is Hot Off the Press, which is a short that takes place between books 2 and 3. And there is, or rather concurrent to book 2, I guess. And then there is 50 Frogs, which is actually a little bit of a prequel. It's not about Kyra and Nicky, but it's in that same world. And the Cuffing Season, which is also in the same world. And ultimately, a lot of those are going to be joined together. And we see a lot of cross characters going back and forth. So anyway, that's all I have today. Thank you for being with me and bearing with me as I get through my very first YouTube Live. I'm going to share this on Facebook and in the Inside Squad, so hopefully y'all will see it. And again, thank you. If you want to share anything about the Anti-Cinderella being free, all of the information is on my Facebook page, and I will also be sharing it in the Inside Squad. So have a wonderful evening. Bye.